I'm not going to beat the already dead horse. I just got back from seeing Exorcist Believer. So here's my quick review, quick thoughts on why the Exorcist Believer is not good in under 2 minutes. Start the clock. What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers, horror fans? Like, hope you guys are having a great weekend, because we got a bunch of horror movies coming out this weekend in theaters and streaming, and one of them just happens to be The Exorcist Believer. And if this movie good, we'll say this movie it's a mixed bag for sure. This movie, if it's trying to and do CPR to the franchise, it didn't do it good. But I'm watching this thing and I hit a point where I was like, this feels like two completely different movies. Like, the first half of the movie is kind of this, like, you got these two girls or whatever, you know, they disappear, and then after 3 days they come back, but they got no memory and shit and start acting weird. You're like, okay, this is kind of like its own separate movie, cool. But then, like, the second half of the movie is just trying to be like a generic possession movie and shit, while also having the DNA trying to stick to the corpse of the Exorcist. You're just like, no. How about the acting in the movie? Well, I'll say the acting is two girls in the movie, like I said, when they are possessed by the devil or the demon, they really kill it. They do good, especially with the special effects and the makeup and stuff like that. I feel like when they were being creepy and shit, they did good in that. How about the plot in the movie? Okay, the movie opens up, and it opens up, like I said, and you see, like, okay, the background between the black character and the black little girl, her and her father, stuff like that. Like, okay, you know, they come from a tragic background. White girls kind of just tacked onto the movie just because we gotta have two girls, because it's on the poster. Two girls, they disappear for 3 days and they come back, and next thing you know, weird stuff starts happening, but not really. And then they bring in the expert, Reagan's mother, to be like, I think they're possessed. And she just fucks off until, like, the end of the movie, like, last 5 minutes for some fan service. So then that's it. For the movie, I'm gonna say that I feel like the scares in it, when it's being creepy, there are some creepy imagery and stuff like that. Are there jump scares? Unfortunately, yeah. And it's the jump scare that just, like, with this one jump scare that happened, that I'm like, this is the definition of a jump scare. A character is walking towards a hallway, stuff like that, nothing, you know, hey Dan, it's good to see you, I just let myself in. The whole audience just, like, jumped. But again, no. All I can say about the movie, the fact that, like I said, this movie, it feels like it wants to be like, oh, we're trying to revive the Exorcist series, but it just kind of feels like it's just one of the many. I didn't feel like it did nothing different, nothing interesting that you haven't seen in any other possession movie that will warrant a ticket price. This movie, you watch it on Netflix when it comes. Oh no, I think it's coming on Peacock. So watch it on Peacock in like a month or so, and then you can watch it for free and just be like, oh, good thing I missed it. At the end of the day, The Exorcist Believer was a movie that I feel like it didn't even need to happen. It's a movie that's totally gonna go under the radar. It's not gonna be good, not gonna be remembered. The scares in the movie are just not even there for real. It does have some fan service, but just like bare bones fan service. Like that fan service that doesn't even, like, if it wasn't in the movie, be no different. Some scary moments here and there, but overall, I'm just gonna say that The Exorcist Believer is easily a 3 out of 10. Well, it's just meh. Exorcist Believer is in theaters right now. You're gonna see it. You're not gonna see it. Type below. Let me know. Talk about it. See you guys in the next video, because we got Pet Cemetery. Oh man, it's gonna be a crowded weekend. As always, subscribe. Until next time.